Hello everyone, welcome. I want to do a flip through of this Catrina journal that I made a couple of years. I had been collecting so many things to make it, but I never got around to doing it. So I finally did. It is a hardcover. It is altered. It has two signatures inside. You can see that. It's a chunky one. Look at that. But I want to invite you to come revisit it. Feather, just beads, ribbon. This is a choker from my Halloween costumes. Just an image from Pinterest. There will be a lot of Catrinas inside and skulls. So maybe you don't like skulls, but hopefully maybe you'd like the way I decorated pages. That would give you some ideas. So let's go inside. This is just regular cardstock, and what I did was I sewed on some note paper just to have some writing space, and it is a pocket here. So like I said, images from Pinterest. The majority are from Pinterest. Then I just have a couple of Tsunami Rose things in here. So this is one of her journaling cards, which I feel the roses went very well with this journal. Image as a center tuck spot, just regular writing paper here, made into looks like an envelope, but it's just more writing space. It's coffee dyed. I was coffee dyeing at the beginning, or this is my beginning trying efforts of it, and it just came out very grungy. And so I've seen that a lot of people still use it. So this is one of the books where I actually used up my first attempts to coffee dye. I don't know why, but it was coming out really grungy, really dark. Here is another image of a Catrina journaling card. It is attached with just an altered paper clip. It's just one of those fabric roses. See, you can see the grunginess of my coffee dyeing. This was a paper pad that I bought that had, I bought it at Tuesday Morning, and it had a lot of skulls on there. So it went really well with this book. Yellow doily with a regular flower. And here is an image of a Catrina, and it's just a tuck spot. It's not, pocket. It's just like a tuck spot in there. So inside I have these images. To live in hearts we leave behind is not to die. This here is a regular small envelope, and I was coffee dyed. You can see the grunginess, and I spray painted with the Tattered Angels yellow. And this image here is actually from my necklace of skull for Halloween. So this is what I use throughout the book as a stencil. Just scraps of leftover paper. Flip out. Can you see the grunginess there? I don't know why it turned that color, the black. Must have been something on the cookie pan. This is hole punched, and I just weaved the ribbon through it. And one of my handmade pages flower with just like a plasticky flower there. So see that. Another image as a center tuck behind it. More images of Catrinas. This is a little paper pad from Tuesday Mornings. It has a lot of these little cute little sayings on it. So celebrate life. So that's what we do in Dia de los Muertos. We celebrate the lives of the people that are gone, our loved ones. Leftover journaling pages. Another one of those coffee dyed turned into an envelope type. Just with lace on the bottom and just a simple ribbon to decorate. A large doily that is folded to create a little pocket. So I tried to decorate both sides. I used some of that leftover paper from the cover, as you can see here, into a tuck. Pinterest roses. I use a lot of the Pinterest images, roses. Leftover scraps from the paper pad. Spray painted it with the tattered angels. See this? You can see the fold here from the doily. And inside as well, just more skull images. This one's decorated with a simple paper flower with the cutout punch, the scalloped one, with just fibers to make it look like a little green flower. I mean, greenery there. This is the first time I was trying to use my sewing machine to do sewing. You can see that. You'll see some of these that I couldn't even coordinate right. So, but it's a learning process, right? This is made into a pocket. Inside you have a mini file folder with just scraps of the journaling pages. Tsunami Rose mini file folders. What I do here is on one of the pages, I just get another cardstock, sew it, and then just glue it on to create this pocket. Try not to get so much of that glare. Patricia Viramontes corner tucked there with a sticker in the middle, red lace. An altered paper clip using book pages, scrap of the paper pad with just some lace at the top with a little bead there to hold this image there. Here is a replica of one of the article that was the famous article in Mexico where the journalist was making fun of the Mexicans who were adopting the style of the Spanish from Spain, and they were saying they weren't Mexican, that they were descendants of Europe. So he started making fun of the people, so he made them into skulls. So that's how you got the Catrina. It was satire. So that's just a copy of that article. And that's how we got Catrinas. More of the grungy coffee dyed paper. Look at that. I just don't know how that happened, but it came out really grungy. Here's some vellum with just a little journaling card that I just used to glue on here. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die tomorrow. It's living the now. Glassine bag with more of the Pinterest images, Catrinas. A mini envelope. Here's another Patricia Viramontes envelope. I use her style a lot on my books. She is the one that I found when I first discovered journals. So she's the only one that I would watch, and I would incorporate hers. And there's so many things out there now that is just so much. And how do you choose? So inside, just more writing paper, more tags behind it. This is the center of my book. It's the center of the first signature. On here is just a wide lace that I use. I'd like to have them to be the same on both sides. The strings are, I have a little skull there with beads, I'm sorry. And both of them are the same. It's just an image of a Catrina with a note paper and extra notebook page. Same image of a Catrina, note paper, and extra paper there. So that goes there. Glassine bag, just more of the Catrina. You know what I'm noticing, ladies, that I did not do any distressing on the edges. So see how good it is to revisit, because I see that most of my tags and journaling cards need some distressing on the edges. Valium, coffee dye, more coffee dye. Just a simple altered paper clip, just fibers with ribbon. What is this? Oh, okay, this is just scraps of paper that I sewed on some journaling page. Different. Yeah, I like that. I got to do more of that. And flip out. The other side of the article. This is a little of the teal color. Here's another pocket here. This one has an envelope with some coffee dyed notebook paper. Here we go. Then this side we have a center tuck with a tag made out of that leftover paper. Here's another doily. This one has just a flower for embellishment. More of the images, roses, Catrinas. I think this is a Frida Kahlo painting. Not sure, but I think it is. But anyways, I made this one into a little pocket here, and inside it has a little just scraps of paper. I just hole punched it, put a little ribbon there, fold it up. There you have it. Very simple, nothing very fancy. And it goes in there, but look at, see, I sewed more of the note pages on there. So that's good. Okay, we'll put that back later. Put that back later. Just very simple fibers with a ribbon just to decorate it. Look at the grunginess here. That was supposed to be a doily there. You can barely see it. Just stickers. This is a yellow page, just a yellow doily with handmade attempt of a flower there with some eyelash trim fibers. Grungy paper. Oh, this one. Here is one of my chokers, and I actually use it as a belly band. And what it is I just cut this part off from here and glued it down here to make it a belly band with a chain going down the middle. See that? And there I added just this beautiful image, which I felt matched very well with the background of this page, with just simple tag with the stencil of the skull. And there you have it. Looks like it goes well down the center of the picture. See that? Well, here we go. This is another one of my bracelets, and I added just a ball pin here with a rose bead with another red bead there, just hanging there. Behind it, just more of the images from Pinterest as a pocket. Lace on the side. This is the pink page. I added a little bling here, some bling there. The beautiful images from Pinterest. I actually some of these images I did them on glossy photo paper, so that's where you get that glossiness in there. But see, I noticed that I need to distress the edges. And the pink doily with napkin decoupage there. Spray paint of Tattered Angels. So I'm going into the purple page now. It's just that leftover scraps of the paper with the image there of skulls. Purple doily. Another tag. She who lives with hope dies happy. Another doily. Just more pictures of images. Oh, I forgot to mention, and I tried incorporating the Tim Holtz words. So that one says imagine. So that's how I tried to incorporate it in this journal. This is a pocket that I made out of a book page, and inside is just more journaling page with the skull. And on this image of the lady, I actually converted her into a skull using a fine point black, just to add that to make her look like she's a skull. Then here is just more tags, paper clipped. Here is altered paper clip here. It's just the scraps that I used. And look at how grungy. Look at, even to the point of being burned. But I thought it went well with this book here. Some grunginess. Here's a corner tuck of that same leftover paper. Notes and another image. Another altered paper clip. Just using scraps. This is the small paper pages. Images. What's this? Notes. Another glassine bag. Something different. Oh, okay. My grungy paper, just distressed in the edges with black. Made into more journaling. Where was I? I lost my spot. Here's some more. This is a corner tuck here. More images. Tsunami Rose journaling card. I have a die cut to make a doily, so I used it on black. Tsunami Rose journaling card. The Tim Holtz words. A Magical Life on a glassine bag. More images. Look at that. Look at how almost burnt to the crisp that is there. But it goes good. What do you think, ladies? Or people, what do you think? This is more of a teal color here. The grunginess of the tea dye. Oh, wow, let's look at this. This is a corner tuck here with another corner tuck here. Envelope. Leftover paper made into a tag. A tag from Pinterest. Journaling card. Then it is a corner tuck here. This is the Rita Donnelly corner tuck here. So that's something new. On this side, we have this beautiful, beautiful page from that pad I told you that had some skulls. Look at how pretty. So I added this image on there because it looks kind of like steampunk. I still need to try and make one of those. This is another file folder from Tsunami Rose, just scraps of paper. Oh no, it's actually a card. That goes in there. Fix that later. Here is more images with note cards in this doily. There we go. More. Some skulls. Purple tag with a paper clip. Let me see, is this an altered paper clip? Oh yeah, look, really tiny. That's just the leftovers. Very tiny paper clip. Holding that tag together. Oh, another one of those grungy. Very grungy. Papers. Tag. Here is the pink page, another pink page, a doily with a die cut of a cross, flower, and look at that image there, beautiful. Just added some lace, this beautiful leftover lace scrap, and then inside another image. And the last page is this, just a ribbon with it's the wired ribbon, and so I just made that into a pocket. And in the pocket we have another file folder with scraps of paper, an image, and more note paper, and this says perfection. It's just more writing space. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Bye.